Hi guys, welcome to our first ever podcast
Yay.
episode. This is crazy. What's the name? Welcome to Just Because.
We need to
Just
work on
Because.
that.
Yeah, Just Because with Gaby Benita. Yeah. So we're gonna introduce ourselves. And then we're gonna ask questions, and we're gonna have a guest come in and also answer the questions because she really wants to do this with us. So
Yay.
she's gonna be coming here too. But we're gonna introduce ourselves first and like where we're from because she's not from here, and then because where I'm from is kind of boring. I'll also say my heritage too. Okay, so you can go first.
I feel like this is gonna be really long. So I'm Benita. I'm from Germany, Frankfurt, and I'm here for my exchange year. So yeah, that's exciting. Sorry for that. I feel like I will have like a lot of like
It's okay.
mistakes with my language. Okay, it's fine. And yeah, I love playing lacrosse, doing art and crafts and baking. Oh my gosh, I love baking.
Yeah, she does.
I love food. Oh my god, cheese. Oh. Yeah, I could go on a whole rant on that, but yeah, I think that's
Yay.
it.
Oh my gosh. I love that actually. Okay, I'm Gabby. I'm American. Yeah, I know. Boring. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks, yay. And yeah, I'm Venezuelan and Greek, so Latina. I do Greek dance. That's like my favorite thing ever. And I have so many stories about that when we do our funny stories segment because it's actually crazy. And what? Oh, I'm a singer. I love singing. I post stuff on my Instagram, so you guys should go follow. And I play guitar and piano.
Yes,
and I have a jewelry business too. Why did I forget that almost?
I also forgot. I play the saxophone. I love playing the saxophone. I'm like in several bands and stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I don't know how I forgot that. Anyways, that's me. So yay! So we're gonna like introduce ourselves by asking each other. I came up with 11 questions, that were like silly questions that I'm gonna ask her and our special guest, and I'm also gonna answer to kind of like introduce ourselves to you guys. So
perfect.
yeah. Oh, and our guest.
Oh yeah, we should do an announcement.
Drum roll. Is
Reagan. Oh no, that's okay. Here we go.
So, my first question for you guys is kind of deep.
Oh.
It would be, what would you want your last words to be?
Oh my god.
But like serious, not like silly. Like
Oh, well, then mine would definitely be silly. Wait, before I die?
like your last words, yeah.
Yeah.
Like before you die, what do you want to say?
I saw one, there's like this author, and his last
words. I don't remember what author.
Wait,
Why can and anyway, his last words were like, either the wallpaper goes or I do, and he died. And I thought that was I thought that was funny.
It's a great guest to have as our first episode.
I think that'd be something like that, like, you know.
Really
you know,
got it.
I can, yeah,
Thank
you do you. Like, that's great.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be special. Like mine would be just like, I love you all.
Like, do you have like any words of advice that you would say for anyone?
Like wise stuff.
So,
Live your life. Live in the moment. Oh yeah, one thing. I really do not want to be 90, hopefully older when I die, and be like, oh, I should have done that. So something like that, you know?
that's amazing.
I don't want to regret anything. No, your turn.
Okay, I actually thought about this last night when I was making the questions because what else am I supposed to do? I would say to be yourself and not let anyone, this is so weird, and not let anyone treat you in a disrespectful way. And also, the only words that should matter to you are yours. So be positive to yourself, and love yourself. I hate Rory. And and don't let those biatches live and rule your life, because that's not how it works.
Love that.
Great. All right. So our second question is This is a very big switch. It's how many beers do you think you'll be able to consume?
In my life or just all at
If-
once?
Before I get
No,
drunk?
when you're old, when you're at the age,
Yeah.
and like in one sitting, how many do you think you'll be able to consume?
I feel
Well, right now, actually, I could do that in Germany.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I should go to Germany.
I know. When I come back, big parties are going. No, don't worry. Don't worry. The thing is, I don't like beer. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
I think so. I would say like 4, and then I would be like done if I really need to, and like if I
4
4
glasses of beer. Okay.
bottles. And then drink it
Oh,
out.
okay, bottles.
Wait,
like
oh yeah, glasses.
this is
too.
America. I think
No,
of things different.
But
like a
like
gallon of beer.
no, but like the like
yeah, like the
beer, like,
bottles. Yeah.
3 or 4.
Okay, I see
Six,
that.
yeah.
Okay, Regan, what about you?
So I have a very low sugar tolerance, as in I love sugar,
Is there sugar in beer?
but no. Let me get to my point. I have very low tolerance for like sugar. It like makes me go crazy. And energy drinks, I drink a little bit and I'm off the walls, and I'm scared to try caffeine. So I feel like I would have a very low tolerance for alcohol as well. So like I feel like I'd have 2 beers and then I would be like my liver would be crying. So what is my liver or my kidney?
Kidney. I
Kidney.
think.
Or wait,
I thought it was
Oh,
liver.
like the liver
Whatever.
cleaning
No,
it?
I think it's your liver.
Whatever?
because- yeah,
whatever organ.
you can get cancer.
Do
from-
yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
whatever organ would cry if I had a lot of alcohol. That I feel like it would cry very quickly.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'd probably get through 2, and then yeah, it wouldn't be good.
I see. I would say 0 because I took a sip and like gagged, and I just don't like beer. It tastes like you put like mold on like wood grains and tires, and then just like put it into a drink.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
So like I don't like that. I also don't like any alcohol, like ever. Like I just don't like it. It tastes like booty hole, and I don't want to have that in my mouth. So I would say 0.
Yeah, probably for me it would be also 2 or 3 now
The
that
only
I
thing
think about it.
I've ever had in my life that I like is what is that called? It's a Spanish drink.
Oh my gosh, I know what you mean.
It's called Tinto de Verano.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
so good. It
It's
is so
really
good. It, is
It
so
doesn't
good.
taste
It's
like
red
alcohol, so
wine,
maybe that's
and
why I
there's some
like it.
fruits in it. I think that's yeah.
It's like a cherry
So good.
kind of situation.
No, you know, Aperol.
Oh, I've never had an Aperol
Aperol.
Spritz. Spritz.
Spritz.
Spritz.
Spritz. No, that's how we pronounce it. I
Also,
don't
when
know.
we're
But
saying
it's-
we've had alcohol, we mean like sips of it.
I actually had a whole glass.
Well, okay, well we.
well, yeah, on like special occasions.
No, she did it on accident.
No, I didn't. The waiter put it in front of me. I drank it.
When was the one that
Oh.
you drank? Or was that Lillian who drank it on accident and like got really drunk? Maybe it was Lillian.
That's something Lillian would do. I would know if I was drinking alcohol. Like what?
Okay.
I know. You know what's really crazy? In Canada, when we went there like half a year ago, we were on like a dinner, and this lady comes up to me and actually asks me what wine I want, this or that. And I was like, "Do you look 21?" I just take it as yeah.
That's
no,
funny.
it was really
I
funny.
actually
no,
love
I
that.
didn't talk. What? Never mind. I didn't tell her like the freak
Oh,
you think I'm
actually,
21. No, I just said no, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm nice.
I would have just been like, can I have the white, please? Okay. So my third question is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
What's the third? I think it would be like not time traveling, like what's that called? We like can like just go to another
Yeah.
location, like not flying,
Like
just,
transporting yourself.
yes, transporting.
I don't know.
Teleportation.
Teleportation.
That's very good. Thank you. Yeah, I think that.
That's a good idea.
I was rewatching Moana the other day.
Of course.
I feel like I don't know. Also, I feel like I'd really appreciate being the Avatar from Avatar: Last Airbender. I think if I would really enjoy controlling all the elements, I'd really want to be a firebender. But like, if I could be all of them, I would be all of them at once. You know?
So like controlling elements.
Sure. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like it'd be
I
cool
love
if I could
that.
shoot lightning out of my fingers. Yeah.
That's actually really cool. It's giving Percy Jackson. Because you know the lightning thief. Okay, whatever. I used to say like to read people's minds, but like now I would think like invisibility, which is kind of basic. But like, can you imagine like you can listen to other people's conversation and like know things that, like you want to know?
And you could steal.
Yeah.
True.
I could steal candy.
But like I would also say time travel because I would love to go back in time. And then also I'm kind of scared, but I would love to go to the future because I know we're going to die soon. All of us are because the world's going to implode. And I just want to know when that is so I can be prepared.
That would be great. Yeah.
Okay. The fourth question is, what are some crazy adventures you would want to try in your life?
Bungee jumping.
Oh.
Actually, I love that. I would. Yeah. Like.
Would it be like the one where
Um,
it's like one and then you're like on your like they're like attached to your
Yeah, you're like.
feet and then you have to go head first?
Yes. It's absolutely terrifying, but I think I would love to do it just for the like moment,
Mhm.
like when you're like flying. Yeah, I think that's yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I like that one. How about you again?
Well, a crazy adventure. Like when I thought about like traveling somewhere.
Yeah, like that's fine too.
I've always I don't know like a crazy adventure. I mean, like if I could go to like outer space, that'd be a fun adventure. Like you know, if I could meet aliens, that'd be my ultimate adventure. Yeah.
I see that.
Mhm.
Like on a different planet.
Mhm.
I understand that.
I want to see how their math works because I feel like math is like how we see the world, but like aliens could see it differently, and so they might have like completely different math, and that'd be crazy.
You're you're thinking this very philosophically. I'm like,
I love
okay.
that. It's
Like
very
I want.
Yeah, so that's my answer.
That's a really
Yay.
good answer. I'm going to say the opposite of your answer because I would love to go as far as I possibly can into the ocean because I think it's so interesting the fact that like 90% of the ocean is literally unexplored. There could be mermaids, guys. Like Cleo could be somewhere out there.
Would be
So I also like I just love the ocean. I think it's really weird how it's a mystery. So I want to know what that's like. So that would be it.
great. Love that.
Okay. The next one is, who is your all-time like celebrity crush? That when you think of a celebrity crush, like this person just comes to your mind.
Elias Mbarek. You probably don't know him.
No, I
a
don't, but
famous
continue.
Actor. He's really fine. I'm just watching. At the moment, I'm watching a television show, like German one, and there he's playing like he's our age.
Oh.
Yeah, I must say. Yeah, but also I don't really have so many celebrity crushes actually. Like I gained some through my time here. 'Cause, you know, everyone's talking about it, and like some of your shows, they have some good actors.
They do, you guys.
So yeah.
Well,
That's a great one.
my first like celebrity crush where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna marry him, and yeah, I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it. Was Eddie Redmayne. I thought he was really hot, and also when I liked him, I was like 10 and he was like 39, so that's a little weird, but like
That's okay.
But I think my favorite would be Mr. Darcy from the 2005 Pride and Prejudice. When I was
Yes,
2, I was screaming for that man. That sounds wrong. But I was like, I would see him on the screen. I'd be like, Mr. Darcy, Mr. Darcy. And so whenever I see him, I'm like, oh, I need him to be mine. So yeah, I would
that.
say Mr. Darcy. The actor, of course, but yeah. in that movie.
Mine's low-key kind of like basic compared to you guys. I feel like mine's a Disney man. His name's Ross Lynch, and he played Austin Moon on Austin and Ally. And you know what? He's not my first celebrity crush. My first ever celebrity crush was actually Gabe from Good Luck Charlie, because we had the same name, and I just loved him. And we were the same age, like when I was watching that, like he was playing the same age as I was. So I was just like, okay, like Gabe and Gabriella, like we're just gonna like be together forever. So I would say him, and he's also just like a boss, like but he was also like the black sheep of their family because like he had black hair and everyone else is blonde, so they used to like hate him for that. So like I get it. So I'm gonna say Gabe because I love him. They pass words. Okay. What's the most creative insult you can think of right now?
I hate stuff like that.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at insulting. Like it's actually crazy.
Imagine
I have a good one.
there's a person standing right in front of you that literally is the worst person in the world. Like you hate this person.
Okay, the first thing I'm thinking
gosh,
of in Mandarin, we learn the word non-con, which means like you're ugly. However, like the direct translation of it is you're difficult to look at. I think that's really good. I obviously it's not like an amazing thing, but like or like amazing, like really creative. But like sometimes when you're difficult to look at, it's like you're so ugly. I
But
can't
that is
look at
kind
you.
of like a good. It's a smart way to say like you're ugly.
Yeah.
Your
So like
face is ugly.
it's not like it's not yeah. But yeah, so I would say that's like what I can think of on the top of my brain.
I would like
Okay.
that. I like that
I
actually.
actually needed to look that word up. I had it in my mind, but just double checking. I would be like, did someone, I don't know how to like form it, but like, did someone ever overestimate you? You know, as like, probably not a lot of people overestimate you. Do you get what I mean?
Like it's like
Like
you're oh
you're like below that level. Like no one's ever gonna overestimate you.
yeah.
Oh, no one's gonna like think of you as better than you are.
Yeah, no one
like
ever
this
will think that you're better.
Okay,
They always like more assume that you're worse.
Oh.
Do you
Yeah,
Get-
wait,
do you
no,
get
that's like good.
or is
'cause,
that
like,
weird?
I like insults where it's like you have to think a moment where like wait,
Yeah.
they just said something about me. Like
The thing is, I just
they
heard it. Yeah, I heard it in German somewhere. I don't know. So I don't know if that's like the right.
Maybe like the
but-
translation's like awkward.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely,
Okay,
I
good.
can see that. I can see.
And those are like the best type of insults where you have to think about it.
I'm not really like that, Reagan, because I like to just. If I've never really insulted someone, I mean, I may or may not have like one or twice, but like it's like, but like
Maybe.
usually I really just go for the jugular and just like the gut, you know.
Jugular.
So like
Yeah.
I would say like
Call someone jugular. That's
if
good.
I saw someone that like I really really disliked, I would be like, you just look like you fell out of the sky, hit a ground, hit the ground, burn in a fire, and then resurrected as a cow. And
I love the turn of it.
and I just think that like really hits it how awful of a person they are, and also like how dumb they are and ugly. But that's like really for like the worst possible person you can think of.
Yeah.
Like, you know, an orange man, maybe. I don't know. The next question is, what musical instrument has the most annoying sound to you?
I had this friend in 6th grade, and she was like, "Oh, I just memorized the song on my French horn," and I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "I'm gonna play it for you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And she played it, and it just, on its own, it just sounds so ugly. Like I didn't. She could have been playing it really well. I wouldn't have known. It just sounded like. And I was not. I didn't like it. You know, I'm sure you can make a French horn sound good, like in an entire ensemble, but not on its own. And yeah,
That was great, Regan. Thank you.
I don't really think I have an instrument. Just same as Reagan, kinda. If you don't know how to play it or just you're not good at it, violin. You know when it's like scratching like.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
But you know what I mean. Yeah.
I was also gonna say the French horn because I just don't.
people.
First of all, bands are great, okay, but I don't like them. No, do not. Just hear me out.
No. Yeah.
My type of situation is like I really get overstimulated when I hear that many band instruments coming together to sound like just something that I wouldn't listen to, you know? And it just like hurts my brain sometimes to just hear things like clashing like that. I really only like bands when they're like marching bands and stuff. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they're visually cool to look at.
True.
But I would just say this has no hate to
No.
you.
Don't
It just
worry.
overstimulates me and I just can't do it. But the French horn, like there's no, like at least with like a clarinet, there's like some sort of beauty in the notes.
It's very abrasive.
In a French horn, it's like, you know, like nothing. It's like something that I just, no thank you.
See that.
Okay, the next question is, what music would you like to be played at your funeral?
Jazz.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's like, it's not super sad, and I don't want it to be super sad, but I
Yeah.
also want like pop or anything, and I love jazz, and it's just calm, and I don't know. That's just the first thought I got. So
I like that. That's a good one.
The Kahoot background music.
Oh, Lord.
No, I support.
I think I don't know. I just think it's unique. And I saw this thing on Pinterest where it's like, I'm not gonna have a will. I'm just gonna have like a whole Kahoot of my life, and the person who wins gets my like all of my savings. And so I think like if I prepare them with the Kahoot music, it'll get them like in the mood to be like, yeah, like I'm ready to play this game. You know, I'm ready to get her money.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that there's like a thing to it too. It's like
Yes.
Kahoot game wins your fortune, you know.
Exactly. So it's like
That's
it's
nice.
like what's it called? Game show.
A game show at your funeral. I was just gonna say like 2010s pop music or like Latin music. Like I want to be on the deathbed and I want it to be like puta la gasolina, and I'm just like maybe I'll wake up because it's that good. You know what I mean? So I just need hype vibes. Like when I'm dead, I want people to like remember me for being a fun human being, not like being sad because I'm gone. Like remembering the good things about me instead.
Yeah.
And that kind of music is the way to do that, you know?
Mhm.
Okay, the next question is how long do you think you could survive in a zombie apocalypse?
I've imagined this before.
Really?
I mean, yeah, like I
Don't be
imagine
crazy
like
detail, please.
no, like I read this like this book about like a global pandemic, and like I was imagining like how I would survive, but I don't think I would.
Mm.
Like I think
Oh no.
I feel like I would choose the really like a really wrong weapon. Like I'd go past the kitchen knives and take
toilet paper.
a toilet paper roll.
Throw it at the zombies' faces.
Yeah, I think you wrap it around them.
Wrap them, make them mummies. You
Exactly.
know?
So I feel like I would like do some creative stuff, but in the end, I would not survive. I would get bitten or have my brain eaten, and it would not. It would just. I'd be like the bait, like, oh, she's gone. So like, if she dies, everyone else will survive. You know, like the whole group. I'll be like the one that goes. Yeah. So maybe like a week.
That's a great amount of
I
time.
was about to say a little longer, like 1 or 2 months, actually. But I don't know if that's I don't.
That could happen. You have to have faith in yourself.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I think I'm not that bad with like survival in like a forest. I think I know like some of the mushrooms and whatever berries you can get. I think, yeah. So I'd say a month, because yeah, I feel like I would run. I would like, I don't know. I would just go in the forest and like make my own little house out of like trees. Yeah, something like that.
That's nice. Like that you have that much faith in yourself. Because like I was gonna say like
I feel
A
like I
week.
overestimated that, but yeah, it's fine.
I was gonna say a week. Because we actually answered this question before in like our test thing.
True.
But I said that like
I
If-
said sorry,
No.
3 months at first because
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking at all. But then yeah, we were okay. Yeah, sorry.
I said 1 month because I was thinking like, okay, so if I have everything, if I'm prepared, maybe a week and a half. But like if I'm prepared, I need to like have my house is still there and then like all the food. And like I said, like in America, things last a long time because of all the crap that's on them. So like the food can last me a good amount of time. And like all I really need is food, the television, and like my Peloton, right? And then like if it comes to defending myself, obviously the zombies are not gonna come for Ohio first. They're gonna start on the outer corners of the US and then come in. So like
with your plan, you would last a lot longer than a week.
I guess that's true.
Like you have your house, you can like board it up, and you'd have your TV, and you
Yeah.
just be comfy. And then if someone comes, you can just be like hide, and they won't be able to get in.
I know how to kick people in the penis. And when I'm thinking about zombies, I'm thinking about men because like they're problematic. But like as I was saying, they would start at the outer corners. They'd start in California and like Florida and like New York and then come down. So like the Midwest is pretty safe for like a good week. So maybe I'll say like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
But like I think if I was prepared, I mean I could definitely kick ass. Like I could definitely punch some zombies until I'm eaten. But like I also wouldn't I wouldn't like fight crazily because I know that like it's the end of the world. Like is there a reason to live? Like if I survive and then everybody else is dead, like you think I'm gonna have to
True.
repopulate the earth? Like what do you mean? Like no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Anyway.
Okay. Second to last question is as a kid, what was your favorite color?
Blue. It was always blue. I don't know. It didn't change. It was like, yeah.
it was pink until I was like, oh no, pink's for girls. I don't want to be a girl. Oh no, I don't want to be a girl. I want to be like different. And so I think I said red for a really long time. So pink and red. I remember when I was 2, the only thing I wanted from Santa was 2 pink cupcakes.
Aww.
So
That's like cute.
I was a pink girl until I was a red girl. And yeah.
That's a great answer.
It's like, I'm gonna pass the microphone around.
Purple was my favorite color because I used to watch Doc McStuffins and like her color was purple.
Mhm.
I had a purple. I still have a purple room. But I had like Doc McStuffins vinyls on them, and it was just like the